If you're thinking about quitting the Forex market, don't go anywhere, because now more than ever is when everybody seems to be making money. Like, the amount of money in the system right now is absolutely crazy. But the big question is, are you going to be part of that 5%? Okay. And obviously, that's what I want to talk about today. What exactly is the strategy behind this flashy lifestyle that is going on social media at the moment when it comes to Forex trading, okay? If you're just joining me, my name is Dapo, Willis. Anytime you see a video like this of, me just sitting down and having a conversation with you guys with no fancy edits, you have to understand that it is time to have a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? I like to come on here. It's not all about charts. It's not all about posting expensive stuff. Sometimes I like to come and speak from the heart, because that's, I feel like at this point is where I'm able to connect with people more. This is where I'm able to liberate a lot of people who are currently struggling and going through the Forex market. If you're not familiar with my story, I came into the market, I was 17 years old. I was searching for how to make money on the internet, and obviously I stumbled upon Forex like most of you. Some of you guys obviously was scrolling through Instagram and you saw all the fancy cars. Guys, Forex traders are applying pressure on the internet. They're applying pressure on the internet. And you're probably saying to yourself, like, is this real? Is this true? Are these people lying, or are these people actually making money? So that's really what I want to talk about. But I'll just quickly take you guys back to when I started trading Forex. And hopefully you can use my journey to relate to yours and see how I was able to navigate through certain challenges, and obviously how you guys can do the same for your Forex trading journey as well, which is very, extremely important. I have been 13 years in this industry. I've gone on to make a shit ton of money. Just last year alone, I made well over $95 million in just 12 months. And I've gone on to do massive things. I've built a prop firm, I've built a broker, I manage funds for some very wealthy people, I fly a private jet most of the time. I do all the stuff. Like, I think I'm the embodiment of a successful Forex trader. Like, I am, if any Forex trader goes down on their knees to pray, they will definitely, when God answers their prayers, it's most likely going to look like Dapo Willis. I'm just saying, like, I don't make the rules. The stats just speak for themselves. So I am a testament to what could be. However, I was not always at this point. And this is why I want to take you back to when I was 17 and I was obviously trying to get into the market and obviously seeing everything that was happening at the time. How was I able to navigate this, and what have I discovered about the Forex market so far? Is it true? Is it fake? Is it false? Does it really work out? If you want to make it work out for yourself, how exactly are you supposed to navigate through the market? So, circle back to 2011, 2012, when obviously I just left high school and I was looking for a way to, I needed God to butter my bread. Like, I needed to make bread, man. And obviously where I come from in West Africa, you're only respected based on how much money you have in your bank account. This is just the way the culture is. I don't make the rules, I just live by them, right? So I was extremely motivated to make money. I needed bread badly. So obviously I went online and searched how to make money on the internet. So when I searched how to make money on the internet, I then discovered Forex trading. I wanted to, initially it was the stock market that I was interested in, but obviously I stumbled into the Forex market. And obviously, once you stumble into the Forex market, if you just type online now, how to make money online, Forex trading is most likely going to come up as #1, okay? So guys, before I carry on with this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button right there. It's really important so that you guys get to see my other videos. I drop a lot of educational content on this channel. This is 13 years worth of trading experience. It's not a joke. I've been there, done that. All the strategy that you're using, you're most likely going to use in the future. I've probably used all of them before, and I've probably trashed all of them. So if you want to hear the real deal about Forex trading, you need to smash the subscribe button right there and obviously drop me a fantastic comment. But yeah, like I was saying, you go online and you search how to make money online, the very first thing you're going to see is Forex trading. And obviously, like every young man who wanted to make money, I obviously went into Forex trading and I started looking for how to trade. And once you go online and you look for how to trade, brokers are naturally going to target you. And then I created my first trading account. It was with markets.com, www.markets.com. I don't know if they still exist. And yeah, deposited my first money, and you know how that goes. I blew it. Every trader every trader. I have not seen any trader who has not blown their first trading account. You will blow your first trading account. It is just part of the process. Why? Because you just don't know what the hell you're doing. And at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. I remember at the time I had a little bit of inheritance from my grandfather, which I put into markets.com. I wanted to trade non-farm payroll, NFP. I wanted to trade NFP, and for those of you guys who are news trading, I don't know what to say about you guys, but you know the news trading it just didn't work out because news trading. Anyway, I'll talk about news trading later on. Anyway, so once you blow your first trading account, then you start to search online for how can I make this work. And in the bit of trying to make it work, you check everywhere. Online forums, blogs, I was checking everywhere. And then at the time, Instagram had just launched. Maybe about a year ago, Instagram had launched. I don't know, I think Instagram launched maybe 2010, 2011, I can't remember. At the time, I used to borrow my auntie's iPad just to check what's happening on Instagram and all that. And then I stumbled on this Forex trading crew, this Forex trading group in Malaysia called RCFX Boys. Now, the RCFX crew were just like everything you see on the internet right now. And this is why I laugh when I see people posting flashy cards and all that and telling you to join this and join that. Now, I don't have anything against that. I just laugh because even when I kicked off my own trading journey at the beginning, the story was the same. I was still, like I saw the flashy cars, the Nissan GTRs, and you know them Asian boys, they don't play around, bro. Those niggas go whips for days. They go whips for days, you know? And I was like, man, I want to be on this P. Like, I want to be on this Forex P. Like, I need to make balleries. That's what I said. So obviously, I was not following them, and then they used to have this hashtag at the time. So all of their posts had hashtag RCFX. So I clicked on hashtag RCFX, and it took me to like it took me to what's it called? It took me to like a list of all their posts. You know, on Instagram, if you just click a hashtag, it just takes you to like the hashtag explore page for that particular hashtag. And I saw all of them. There were like 250 of them. Guys, they were having classrooms, they were teaching, they were having signals, people were shouting profit going on, profit la. They were shouting profit, profit, let's go. Buy now, sell now, buy. I was like, yo, I need to be here, bro. I need to be here. So, but unfortunately, I wasn't in Malaysia. I was all the way in Nigeria, bro. Like, there was no way, you know. So I contacted them and I wanted to obviously start trading with them. But they told me in order for me to join at the time, I needed to have a $10,000 account. Listen, guys, a $10,000 account, and I needed to pay like $2,000 a month for signals. It was wild out. Obviously, I didn't have that, so I was just sad. But I was following them on social media, and I was seeing everything they were doing, and you know, I was dreaming and wishing I was young. Now, the reason I'm saying this is most of you are in this position, and this is why I titled this video the real strategy behind the lifestyle in Dubai. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Now, me seeing all these things, I was like, I was wild away and all that. But at the end of the day, I didn't have the money to join. And as with most of you guys, you probably don't have the kind of capital that you feel that your mentor is telling you to have, you know, to join and start trading and all that. So I was really sad. I was really distraught. But there's something I noticed. And I feel like this is what really, really, really kind of like helped me in terms of my ability to differentiate between what was real and what is bullshit. And I feel like that's the primary essence of this video because one day, you know, I was trading. I noticed that these guys would drop signals. And this is why I always like, these guys would drop signals. When they drop signals, I noticed that I would get into, or rather, they would post it on their social media. The signals I could get at least, I would get into the trades. I would lose the money, but they will make money. That shit didn't make any sense. Like, I will lose, and they will come on Instagram and they will post all blues. I was like, what's going on? Like, so I started to beat myself. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was going crazy. How is it that the signal groups are posting profitable trades and then I'm still losing. How? How is it that the mentors in the forex market are posting profitable trades, but everybody is blue? I'm the only one that's red. Because at the end of the day, they will show their withdrawals, they will go out, they'll go to the car lot, they'll buy their cars, and they were balling on social media. And I was just in Lagos, Nigeria. I was crying. I didn't have money, and I was getting to these trades, but it just wasn't working out. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I discovered. I discovered that these signal groups are absolute bullshit, rubbish. They don't work. And luckily for me, I was able to realize that a lot of things were actually photoshopped at the time. I mean, I don't mean to burst the bubble sometimes, but at the end of the day, I just have to say what it is, because you guys, I owe it to you guys to actually tell you guys the truth about the forex market so that you guys are very well guided. And the moment I started to realize that these people were not actually genuine, all they were doing was just selling the lifestyle and luring in people to come and join their signal groups, was the moment I said to myself that this signal group of a thing is nothing but a sham. Nobody else will tell you on the internet but Dapo Willis. I would tell you. Now, the question is, now that we know that the signal groups are a sham, what are we going to do about it? What did I do about it? And what are you going to do about it? Because I don't want you to waste your time. Most people come into the forex market, they don't make that much headway. They don't make that much money because they just give up. They're trying, but they're trying the wrong way. Okay? Now, the question is, what is the right way? How did I do it? How did I break the bondage of non-profitability in the forex market? How was I able to break that barrier? A couple of things I did, and I'm going to share with you guys, and obviously that takes me back to the title of the strategy, the real strategy behind the Forex Millionaire lifestyle in Dubai at this mine. Okay? This is what I did that really transformed my trading and really helped me. First of all, I identified that I took in my L's. I said, you know what, if this signal group doesn't work, it's fine. If the indicators are not working, that's another big thing at the time. Indicators were not, people were selling a lot of indicators, but indicators were not doing what they were supposed to do. Like, they would lag. The way they will sell you the indicator, you would think that, you know, the indicators were going to change your trading forever, but that was not the case. And don't worry, guys, I will tell you what's going to change your trading forever. Stick around. Now, what I did was I started to become, the moment I could see beyond the bullshit, I was now happy. I'm like, okay, now that I can see beyond all this crap, it's time for me to start actually looking for a more sustainable way to trade the forex market. Then I started to lean a lot towards price action. Then I started to lean towards my ability to learn. I was now obsessed with learning the charts. I was now very obsessed with understanding price action. I was now very obsessed to understand, like the people who I was gravitating towards was now different. Like I didn't really care that much about the fast cars anymore. I didn't really care much about the mental with the brightest cars, with the ones that made the most amount of noise. And I started to gravitate towards people who were breaking down the charts like bit by bit. And that's why if you go on my YouTube channel, most of the time you see I don't really like to post that much lifestyle. I like to break down the charts because the chart is actually what impacts people the most. So I now decided to start learning a lot more about the chart work, and then I started to discover a couple of things. First of all, I started to realize that less is more, and the moment I realized that less is more, I was then introduced into a style of trading called the top-down analysis. And this right here is exactly what absolutely transformed and changed my trading for the good. And this right here is what has absolutely taken my life from where it was before to where it is now. I mean, 13, 14 years in the game, made all this money. It was because of this one thing. The first thing I realized was that the banks, the people who move the market, they don't belong in a signal group, first of all. Secondly, they don't use indicators. They don't. They rely more on very basic technical tools to be able to make their trading decision. I was like, okay. Then I started to watch out for how they traded. I started to realize that they do their analysis on a higher time frame and then work their way down to the lower time frame. So whilst I was studying this, I now developed a methodology behind my own analysis and my own price action trading called the top-down analysis. So the top-down analysis is basically a style of trading whereby you go on a higher time frame, on a monthly time frame, and you look what direction is this market facing. This gives you clarity beyond any bloody signal group, beyond any freaking thing. This will show you the market is heading south. I go on the weekly, and on the weekly is where I go and plot my key levels so that I know where are the major areas of demand and supply, so that I'm not buying in an area of supply and I'm not selling in an area of demand, because it's absolutely crazy. And then I'll scale down to the daily time frame, and then on the daily time frame is where I then come and look for the most immediate trend within the overall trend, and then I'll come to the 4-hour time frame, and that is where I will then place my trades in the direction of the overall flow. Ladies and gentlemen, this methodology and this strategy took my trading from where it was to me being right 95% of the time. Like, guys, right now, I have the record on the internet for being right most of the time. I am right 9 out of 10 times. Why? Because I just adopted this simple approach to the market that I learned from how the industry shakers, the hedge fund, the banks actually trade. And you're in luck, ladies and gentlemen. I have actually put together like 14 years worth of experience and the top-down analysis in a program called the Forex Mastery course. The link is going to be in the description as always, or somewhere around here. Ensure to grab it so that you're not very good, so freaking cheap. Ensure to grab it, click the link in the description or around here somewhere, so that you're not spending one whole year trying to find your feet in this particular signal group, and then this person is telling you rubbish and that person is telling you bullshit. What the top-down analysis does for you and what the Forex Mastery program does for you is it declutters everything. It took me 2.5 years for me to see my first profitable trade when I started trading Forex. Why? Because I didn't have access to this kind of information. I was still in signal groups. I was still running around chasing flashy mentors and all that. Those guys are just in it for themselves. It's just the way it is. It's the way the game goes, and you cannot hate the game. You have to say to yourself, how can I beat this narrative? I want to be part of the 5%, okay? And being part of the 5%, you need to understand that the signal groups and the indicators will never work for you. So the moment I was able to establish that, so I discovered it. So now I'm about 19, 20 years old 19 years old when I discovered the top-down analysis. I then went to Coventry University, started my education there. You would not believe, guys, 12 months into my university stay, I was already teaching people around me about this strategy. Like, I got so good at predicting what the market was going to do next. Guys, the top-down analysis predicts everything. It works on crypto. I was predicting the S&P 500 like this. Like, the commodities market, I was predicting it like this. I could tell you what oil was going to do next. As a matter of fact, this strategy was I used this strategy on a random day. I'm analyzing the market with the top-down analysis. I stumbled on oil. Oil that's going crazy now with all this Iranian bullshit going on, right? I do an analysis on oil, and I see that oil is about to drop. Oil is about to drop. Oil is about to drop from, I think it was trading about $80 a barrel at that time. But from my analysis, I could see that oil is going to drop to $25 a barrel. So I did the analysis. I'm not really thinking much about it. I just did the freaking analysis on oil. And as God would have it at the time, I'm in university, and one particular day, a billionaire, an African billionaire, comes to school. And because of the fact that I had used the top-down analysis to analyze this, I was very confident enough to approach him and speak to him. And I told him that oil was going to crash. Ladies and gentlemen, about 6 months later, oil had hit my target. Oil had tumbled over $55. That's huge. In Forex, that's 5,000 pips. That was crazy, unprecedented. I saw it before everybody else did. Why? Because of my approach to Forex, because of the top-down analysis. Absolutely amazing. The top-down analysis helped me get the attention of an African billionaire who now eventually became my first investor. So, amazing. Once again, click the link down below, get the Forex Mastery program and the top-down analysis. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I'm in university, and that was just one example of all the amazing things that obviously this approach did for me. Another one was, obviously I'm in university now, and I remember, I don't know if I could throw a couple of pictures down here. I'm 21, 2021. I'm so good at Forex trading because I'd left the signal groups, I'd left the indicators. I was now pure price action that they used to call me to, what's the name of this place? The trading floor. So my university had a trading society. You could check my social media, I've got everything there. My university had a trading society at the time called the Financial Trading Society in Coventry University. You can go and check right now. The president of the society will beg me, Daps, please, you need to come and give them your expertise and all that. Because of me, professors from the university used to come to join the trading society. They wanted to see my my analysis. You won't believe that these professors even started to create their trading accounts, and they will listen to me talk about how to use technical analysis in the most simple and precise and basic way possible, and they were actually profiting from all of this. Now, why am I saying this? You see, the moment you understand true price action in the Forex market is when you become a rock star. And true price action is what is exactly going to fund the Dubai millionaire lifestyle. Every other way and every other approach to the Forex market is not going to be sustainable. Yes, you might make money on the short term. I've given this person money to trade. It's only a matter of time before they blow those funds. Yes, I've joined this signal group. You're not learning anything. Yes, I've bought this indicator. Same old story. Yes, I'm following this mentor. The whole thing happens, and then obviously you're not making money anymore. You start obviously hating, resenting the mentor and all that. If you know you don't want to be the bitter person who tried Forex and didn't make it work, I strongly suggest you listen to what I have to say, okay? Or rather, what I am saying. If you want to be part of that 5% who made it out in the Forex industry, you need to take everything I'm saying absolutely seriously. You need to get rid of the signal groups, the indicators, all those things don't work. I will continue to preach it. I'm 31 years old now, guys. I came into this market at 17. I would say that the market has done really amazing things for my humble self. Yes, I do post. I'm not going to come on here and be a hypocrite about all this and say I don't post the flashy part of trading, but 95% of my income comes from the actual chart work and me actually trading profitably. You get what I mean? That's why obviously I post a lifestyle, but not all the time. As a matter of fact, my YouTube channel, I've had to segment it into two sections. I have two channels right now. I have the Forex channel where if you comment, like if you just check the channel, it's pure chart work. And I have another channel called Keeping Up with Daps where I live my best life. Because obviously I be making all this damn bread, bro. You need to see I got bread at the end of the day. You know, so for me, obviously, it is what it is. I'm obviously going to show off from time to time. I got to show off all my bread. It's very important. But for me, primarily, chat work is very important. And I don't want to be like the rest of the people out there who are living this amazing lifestyle, but I'm not educating you guys on the best approach and the best way to go about it. So I hope I've been able to shed light on the true lifestyle behind the Dubai Forex Millionaire, the true strategy, the real strategy behind the Dubai Forex Millionaire lifestyle from my own side of things. I usually don't like to speak about other people. I usually don't like to bash other people, but I can tell you most of the traders that you see out there are actually not making money from trading itself. Okay, they have other obvious, there's nothing wrong with that, but my point is for you who's trying to make it in the Forex market, obviously you get to a point in the Forex game whereby it's a business. If you're skilled and you feel like you have what it takes, you're free to open a signal group. If you're skilled and you feel like you have what it takes, you're free to open an academy. You're free to do whatever it is you're doing. I have no issues with that. Drive a fancy car, do what you got to do. But for you guys who are just starting off, who is struggling and all that, I would encourage you guys to ditch the signal groups, the indicators, all those things, they don't work. The top-down analysis will save you. The top-down analysis is here to save you. And once again, it's in the description as always, in the Forex Mastery. It's the name of the course is called the Forex Mastery course. You finish it in 10 days. Absolutely amazing. Once again, guys, if you found this video very helpful, drop a comment down below. I always like to give story time videos whereby obviously I relate my own stories that happened to me when I started off trading, and hopefully you guys can relate it to what you're doing as well. And last but not least, before I go, you guys know WMarkets, my broker of preference. I love WMarkets so much because I was part of the founding member. WMarkets right now is giving away 100% deposit bonus to Forex traders out there. So all you need to do is click the link down below, get yourself an account. The The offer ends in exactly 48 hours. So by Tuesday, this video is probably going to go out Sunday. So by Tuesday, Wednesday latest, I think the Wednesday is the first of a new month. So you have 3 days to grab yourself a WMarkets trading account and you get 100% deposit bonus. I'm doing this, I am the one funding the remaining 100% because I want to see you guys profitable. I want to see you guys win. I love to see you guys win. I want to see more people win. I know Forex trading can be tough. So the 100% deposit bonus is to help you guys have a better chance at success. Now, the minimum deposit is $250. It's just the way the broker is designed. Minimum deposit to qualify for the 100% deposit bonus is $250. Obviously, you can deposit less than that, but I'll advise you $250 upwards. So if you deposit $2,000, for example, your account would have $4,000 on the balance. Sweet. I mean, you go 4,000. Imagine you only 2K, and then you have the remaining 2K of Dapo Willis money to risk. So yes, rule number one: get yourself the top-down analysis Forex Mastery course. The link is in the description as always. Once you're done with that, go and create a trading account with WMarkets, fund it, and I hope to see you guys in Dubai trading the top-down analysis methodology. I live in Dubai. I live a fantastic lifestyle. I drive a Mercedes-Benz S500. I have some really nice rides. I'm always flying first class of private jets anyway. So I cannot wait to share this beautiful life with you guys. But you got to do it the right way. The only way to go about it is proper, true price action. And once again, the top-down analysis is the only approach to the market that can guarantee that you analyze any market. If you're in crude, commodities, BTC, Forex, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, whatever the case may be, the top-down analysis got you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys very much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button down there, and I'll catch you guys in my subsequent video. Peace out. Take it easy. Love you. Bye, guys. Bye.